You're watching the Seafood News Weekly video. This video is brought to you by Urner Barry's Excel add-in. Save time and improve your report building by streamlining supply and pricing data directly into your spreadsheets. Call 732-240-5330 to learn more about the Excel add-in. I'm Seafood News Managing Editor Amanda Buckle.
And I'm Urner Barry Seafood Market Reporter Lauren Castiglione. Snow crab producers in Newfoundland and Labrador are limiting production in response to market uncertainty. The Association of Seafood Producers explained in a news release this week that serious concerns have compelled producers to respond. According to ASP, U.S. and Japanese buyers have been reluctant to place orders for snow crab. They've also reportedly slowed their crab purchases week after week in hopes of finding the bottom of the market. Urner Barry market reporter Janice Schreiber reports that the market continues to look unsettled on 5 to 8s out of both the Gulf and Newfoundland. Some still lower pricing is noted on LTLs, while 8 to 10 ounce crab is steady at listed levels. Supplies continue to look to be fully adequate for the current fair demand.
In other news, Fortune International has made another acquisition, this time in the form of North Bay Seafood. The latest acquisition will grow the company's footprint in the Gulf states and increases its presence with large retailers in the region. North Bay Seafood, which is headquartered in Mississippi, distributes fresh oysters and frozen seafood products. It has been owned and operated since 1986 by founder Carl Drilling and his son Danny, growing to become a premier provider of seafood to retail customers and large food service chains in the region. This sale will see Danny Drilling work as the director of new business development for the business. Fortune said the move will bolster its reach throughout Mississippi and parts of Arkansas, as well as expand service to North Bay's current customers in Alabama.
Meanwhile, year-to-date scallop imports for the first 3 months of the year report the highest volume on record since 2014. The first quarter of 2022 brought in 20.8 million pounds of scallops, a 43.4% increase compared to 2021, and a 116.8% increase when compared to 2020. Most notable is the shift in origin of the leading supplier of scallops. Typically, China exports the most volume to the U.S. However, Japan has imported 7.6 million pounds, or 35% of the total thus far, a significant increase from the 1.5 million pound average from the previous 5 years. China, with 4.5 million, and Canada, with 3.7 million, are the second and third leading supplier of scallops into the U.S. on a year-to-date basis, both exporting more volume into the U.S. than 1 year ago.
And finally, shortly after the USDA purchased almost $8 million worth of pink salmon, it is again eyeing other salmon products. This time around, the USDA wants to purchase 152,000 cases of canned red salmon for use in the National School Lunch Program and other federal food and nutrition assistance programs. The solicitation began on May 25th, and the USDA said it was issued under the Build Back Better initiative. Acceptances will be announced by midnight, June 6th, and deliveries are to be made between September 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2022.
Subscribe to our channel below, and don't forget to head over to seafoodnews.com or visit the Seafood tab in Comtel for a comprehensive look at the latest market and industry news.
And you can also listen to a new episode of the Seafood News podcast, released on Spotify, SoundCloud, and iTunes every week. Thanks for watching, and you
Be well.